So like on your end, like it just got like a Skype.
We live.
All right.
Assalamu alaikum. This is your brother.
Alaikum salam.
This is your brother Malcolm Flex, and I'm live here with my dear beloved brother special guest, brother Ben X. How you doing, dear brother?
Man, I'm doing blacktastic as always.
Man, it's a pleasure and honor to have you, dear brother. First thing I wanted to say, man, that you've been a great inspiration for me, dear brother, following in your footsteps with creating content, man, and just out there, you know, because it's a battle in the sky, and we are trying to reach as many as people as possible using social media. And you and I know well the story of Master Fard Muhammad. You know, he went to door, and they were allowing Master Fard Muhammad to come in to their house, you know what I'm saying, in the living room, hang out and dine with them. And we get to basically do the same thing through social media, dear brother. So myself and there are many others, brother, who really appreciate the work that you do.
Praise be to Allah.
Yes, sir. So first thing first, man, let's get straight into it, dear brother, man, because a lot of activity has been happening the last few days. You know what I mean? You had your YouTube channel shut down. You know what I mean? And many of us believe it to be very unjust just based on your level of positivity that you have been feeding the general public, dear brother. So, but before we go into that, I would just like to ask you, you know, brother, how old are you and where did you grow up exactly?
You know, when people ask me how old I am, I always say I'm 76 trillion years young. But for the sake of the interview, I am 24 years young, and I am from, I guess I'll say DFW, Fort Worth. When I was in elementary school, when I got to college for basketball reasons, I moved over to Dallas, and I am a part of Waxahachie Study Group.
All praises due to Allah, dear brother. How long have you been studying the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and how long have you been in the nation?
Man, I've only been in the nation 3 years, brother. So I've been studying the teachings, I guess, 3.5 or 4 years, because I came right on in. I wasted no time.
All praises due to Allah. Who was the individual that fished you in?
Brother Malik Muhammad, the study group coordinator of Waxahachie Study Group. 1 second, the brother say,
yes, sir.
The brother said there's a big echo, and there is a big old echo. Yeah, that's a pretty good echo. Okay. I guess we'll let the people decide. Are we good on? Are we good now, y'all? Is that better? Yeah, pretty good echo. Okay. 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 Yes, sir. But brother Malik Muhammad, he came and spoke at my school about the role of the male and the female. Um, and I asked him to become my mentor. He was already doing business. You know, I was into entrepreneurship as well. You know, you go have your mama go buy some uh, those big boxes of honey buns, Skittles, strawberries from Sam's, and you sell it for $1 at school. So I was already into entrepreneurship a little bit. And when I got to college, you know, I was still trying to do whatever I could in college to make some money. So he became my mentor. He invited me to the study group. It's funny because when I think back on it, that's around the time when the minister had the time of What Must Be Done coming out. And you know, the minister, he's talking about wars and international policies. I'm a young brother in college. I'm like, man, what is this brother talking about, man? This don't resonate with me. And now when I go back on it, I can understand it, but it's just crazy to see my development. But what really got me is I used to watch Muhammad Ali interviews. But when he was in the nation, that really inspired me because I love Muhammad Ali because he had to teach us. He was strong. He was bold. He used his influence, to help our people. But he was also down to earth and was very humorous. So, brother Muhammad Ali was a big help into me coming to the Nation of Islam as well.
All praises due to Allah, dear brother. And I find it interesting that you mentioned the time of What Must Be Done because the brother that fished me in, he made me read all 58-part series, you know what I mean? So he was like, before you can touch a message to the black man, you got to read the whole time of What Must Be Done. So all praises due to Allah, dear brother, for that. And just like to move on to the next question, brother. How long have you been making content for YouTube? And how has Minister Farrakhan inspired you on your mission?
I've had a YouTube channel since 2010. It wasn't always the content that I'm making right now. It used to be like skits and basketball, of course, because that was ballers. You know how they say ball is life. That was my life. And I believe like around, of course, 3 years ago, I began to, make conscious content and the content that you see me making now. The skits and the minister clips and things of that nature. The minister has inspired me by the work that he has done. He inspired me. The reason that I had my YouTube channel the way it was, where I would chop up different clips, is because the minister, when I used to look at his lectures, he answered every question that I've ever had about the Bible. I mean, he's breaking down domestic violence. He's breaking down finances. There's nothing from what I've seen he hasn't covered. But I know our people not going to have time like me to watch a 2-hour video, 3-hour video, sometime 4-hour video of the minister or a Savior's Day. So what I did was I said, well, I know we're going through problems. Let me chop up the clips and put up the little clips so whenever they searching it, they can get right to it. And so he inspires me by just how consistent he is. And I was actually thinking today, I said, man, do y'all know how hard it is to even build an organization, to build a nation? Just trying to get 6 to 8 like-minded individuals to get on a conference call is hard.
That's a great point.
Just trying to get brothers, just trying to get your cousin to come down the street to the community meeting is hard. This brother has built the nation back up to where got the land back. He got brothers that's on the conference call. He got brothers that used to be in prison. Now they disciplined. He got sisters who used to be prostitutes. Now they disciplined. I mean, the work that you have to do and the type of power you got to have to unite and get black people to do that, man, you got to be powerful, man. So that's what inspires me.
Brother, all praises due to Allah, dear brother. The same thing has also inspired your brother, man. And just being among the people is probably the biggest inspirational thing, to be able to see the reactions of our brothers and sisters out there in the community and receiving the Nation of Islam. And that's very inspirational as well, as far as the work that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has done on behalf of black people. Okay. And real quick, so how long did it take you to really get good at what you do, and have you had help or any assistance along the way?
I mean, I've been doing what I'm doing for years, man. So it wasn't nothing for me but just changing my message, slowly putting the teachers into my skits, putting the teachings, just posting up the videos. So that part wasn't hard at all. I guess the hardest part, the most tedious part, I guess, would be the time. It took so much time. Like I literally, brother, would get 2 or 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours of sleep sometime, man. Not because, it's just because I just be up inspired, man. And the bad part about me is when it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, that's when I get my greatest ideas. So I get another boost of energy. Now I'm up for another 2 or 3 hours, man. So that's been part of the hardest part. I just now am getting help. I do have an assistant now who is offering assistance to, because they see what I'm doing all over social media. So they handling emails and, just different business things of that nature, which is helping out tremendously. A brother from the mosque offered to have an editor for me. So I got an editor now as well. So that way, all of the clips of the minister, I'm just checking out the video. I'm seeing what's going on in the world. I'm seeing what the people need. I send him the lecture and he chop it up, put it on the YouTube channel, and then everything else that I'm doing, I still do that by myself. But those two people have been a great help and have relieved me of a lot of time. So I have two people that are helping in this process now.
Brother, that's beautiful, and the reason why I say that, because it's not easy creating content. You know what I mean? Especially good quality content, dear brother. So how did you feel just realizing that you lost almost 2,000 videos, dear brother?
Man, it was like a mixed feeling. One, of course, was like a damn, that's the only thing, that's the best way I can explain it, man, is damn. But at the same time, man, I know that if I'm walking in the footsteps of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, then the same thing gonna happen to me. It happened to him on TV. Now it's modern time. I expected it to happen to me on social media. So I expect to be lied on. I expect to be persecuted. I expect these things because if he's hated by the world, if I'm supposed to be following him, I don't expect to be loved by everybody. I expect also to be hated if I am a representative of him correctly. So of course, that's one of my main streams, you know what I mean? But to me, we meet and overcome all obstacles as FOI. So to me, that's another opportunity to show how the God within and these teachings can overcome anything. So it was kind of like a mixed feeling. It was like, golly, man. And what really hurt me the most, well, I ain't gonna say hurt, but what really got me the most is not necessarily the income, but the videos, man. I had over 2,000 videos on there. And so what I used to do when people would contact me, Brother Ben, I heard this about this, I heard this about that. Instead of me having to go back and forth, I will make a video about it. And all I got to do is send you a video. Anytime a brother want to join the Nation of Islam, I got a video for that. Want to talk about Scientology, got a video about that guy. Say something about Malcolm, I got a video for that. So now I got to re-put those videos back up because, that's a lot of time. I got 900,000 followers. I can't go back and forth with everybody like that. So all I used to do is just send them links that I made. And so now when you type in Nation of Islam, it's a lot of propaganda. It's a lot of the lies. You know what I mean? I had that thing filled up with, his words. So now a lot of the enemy stuff is up there now since my whole page has been gone. So that's mostly what I was worried about.
Yes, sir, dear brother. And that's kind of why I named this particular video, the war against black alternative media, because there are the enemy is trying to win a war perception. You know what I mean? So if he can spin the narrative, or anybody, they could be black people trying to spin the narrative, like the whole Malcolm X situation, and brothers like you and myself, we go to war with them, not just only with words, but with actual content. You know what I'm saying? Something, give the people a different option, a different alternative, another way of looking at the Nation of Islam, because a lot of people already have confirmation bias. Somebody had already poisoned them into thinking that the Nation of Islam is a certain kind of way already. So they go online and they look for things to already confirm what they already believe about the Nation of Islam. So I believe, it's a process. So how must one conduct oneself not only as a Muslim, but as a black man and woman on social media platforms? Because you have done a great job just, just being a great example, man, of just showing integrity, brother, and character.
I would say about just following the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And when I say that, I don't mean you got to join, but look at his representation. You know what I mean? He teaches us not to get in the gutter with these people. When they get disrespectful and, get the cussing and, getting personal and talking about family. Look, man, we don't do all that. So one of the things I wanted to be known for in the community is being a good representation of the minister. Now, of course, y'all know me. I like to joke. I got a couple of jokes here and there, but I never get too disrespectful because that's just not our way. So whenever somebody, saying something about you, man, you just hit them with the truth. Once you hit them with that truth, the people are going to begin to see, man, that brother, that got discipline. Matter of fact, when we did one of the, the conference calls trying to do some conflict resolution, because of the way we carried ourselves, there was people that hit me up that night saying, man, how do I join the Nation of Islam?
Right.
And this was on a platform that was slandering the minister. But because they saw how we was carrying ourselves, they said, man, you know what, man, I came from that channel, brother. How do I join this? So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you never have to condemn a dirty glass, just put a clean one next to it. So it is our example that's going to win the people over. There's a lot of people that say, man, Brother Ben, I may not believe everything, but man, the way y'all, I support y'all. And that's what it's really about. That's how it should be with the minister. The minister know everybody not going to believe this. The minister know everybody not going to necessarily join the FOI as far as, being registered, being Vanguard. But we have to be the example so they can say, you know what, man, them my brothers over there. I may not be with I may not be down with the NOI, but anything go down, man, them my brothers right there because of the way we carry ourselves. And we have to be different from the people who are online cussing at each other, going back and forth, getting in the gutter. We got to be the big brothers of the community, even if we the younger ones, because we got the supreme wisdom, and having supreme wisdom don't mean just knowledge. See, wisdom has to change our character. We can't just say we got supreme wisdom, but we acting like niggas. We have to change the way we act. We got to change the way we speak, and we have to change the way we respond.
Man, excellent answer, dear brother. Excellent. And I believe that a lot of brothers and sisters, old and young, can take a lot out of that wisdom that you just shared with us. Next question. We only know you for putting out not only quality content, but positive content. So why do you think that they terminated your channel? And are there measures or steps being made to get it restored, like Brother Willie D's channel?
Yes, actually, the sister who helped Brother Willie D is helping me out as well. We got now check this out. Let me read it to you. They tried to hit us with the okie doke today.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. So they hit my assistant back and say, hello, this account appears to be active and you should be able to access it. Learn more about it at, and they gave us a link to recover. So they said it appears to be active, but it's not active at all. And she sent him, they sent them a video screenshot saying that it's still terminated. So we're going to see what they say tomorrow. But according to them, they say it appears to be active. Now, I don't know if they was talking about the Brother Ben X backup, but they couldn't have been talking about the Brother Ben X backup because you can't even use the same email to create another account. So we still figuring out that. So we're going to see tomorrow, see what's going on. And I believe they did it because of truth, man, because like you said, I don't post, negative things like that. I don't talk about killing nobody, threatening nobody, anything like that. I think it's the truth that's the threat, though. You know what I mean? We taught in the Nation of Islam, it ain't gonna be no guns. They ain't scared of no gun, man. I think Brother Captain didn't say, man, they got guns that'll knock your butt out the frame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of weapons, man. So we arming up. thinking that's going to be the answer. I mean, that sounds revolutionary. And I believe a lot of people are being misled like that, man, because if you on here talking like that, if you was really about that, you wouldn't say this on social media anyway. So what the white man fears, because they built America on falsehood, what they fear is the truth that's coming out of our mouths. And what they fear is the unity. And that's one thing I always talked about on my YouTube channel as well, is unity. I always, whenever Sonetta live, the brothers with the Moors may be live, even the Hebrew Israelites may be live. You can ask them personally. Brother Ben gonna come in. I'm gonna say, man, I thank anybody who has done anything to help black people. Brother Ben X appreciate you. And I may just leave out, because I just want to show them that, man, we in the Nation of Islam, we ain't with no division. I don't care if you're a Moor. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a Hebrew Israelite, man. We need to come together on common grounds, because I've been looking at the debates y'all having. I'm looking at 10 years ago, y'all was having them same debates. This stuff y'all bringing up, what about this? What all y'all doing is passing it down to the younger people and saying, talk about this, when it's already been talked about 10 years ago. And obviously ain't nothing changed. So we might as well come together. And that's what my channel was already about. So I believe it was because of the influence I was beginning to have and the people that was giving testimonials about how they was waking up.
Yes, sir. And I'm glad you touched on the unity part, because there was a individual in the Moors. He didn't really like the video you did when they was, do you remember the skit you did about the Moors when you was like, they have a problem with us using the word black, and he kind of rubbed him the wrong way, man. I'm like, nah, but Brother Ben he's not trying to incite anger in anybody or trying to make anybody mad. He just he's just being Brother Ben, So what do you just have to say to that, people who might take offense to it, although you didn't mean any offense to that at all? What would you say to
man, that? Like you said, man, that's Brother Ben, man. I can hear an echo on my end. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, it's off now. But man, that's just me, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, what I'm really doing, don't get mad at me. Get mad at the brothers who are representing you. Because when I make my skits, I don't know if y'all can tell, but when I'm playing different characters, these aren't things that I'm just making up. These are things that people are actually. This is their energy coming towards me. No, I'm not known for going in nobody live. You will never catch me going to nobody live talking about, no, it ain't the Most High, it's Allah. No, you don't say God, it's Allah. No, you don't say Jesus, it's Isa. You'll never, there's no reason, because I know what you mean when you saying that. But they always coming under my live, always coming under my video, want to condemn. So when I'm making the skits, I'm painting a picture. So when I made that skit, when I was talking about I'm getting shot by some people with an AK-47,
right,
and I'm trying to describe them as black, and all you want to talk about is, no, they not black, they Moors. This is the energy that I'm getting. I'm trying to tell this brother. Man, I don't want to argue about semantics, but we got more things to worry about right here, man. When I say black, I mean this right here. No, brother, because the law. So in my mind, you ain't worried about nothing I'm saying. You're not worried about the condition I'm in. You're not worried about the condition they in. All you worried about is making sure I don't use that word. So when I do the skit, I'm only trying to show you a mirror of yourself so we can see clearly, oh, damn, this how we look on social media. And if you get offended by it, man, I can't please everybody, man. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan can't please everybody. I believe a lot of people got my point.
Brother, that is an excellent answer, brother. Thank you for clearing that up for us. And also, I'd like to ask you, as far as your account, your channel, do you think that there was any foul play involved with people like flagging your channel or reporting your channel and things of that nature? For them to say that they did it because of hate speech, although we know that you don't speak hate speech.
I don't know as of like why it actually got terminated. I can say that young Pharaoh, he did flag my channel for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that. I mean, I do have a good reason why, but but when it comes to my channel having a strike. Did you see that that video, me, Brother Rizza, Brother William, we all got on and we was basically clearing up, the misunderstanding about the minister? Did you watch that?
Yes, sir. I watched it.
So I was in the video. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, let me share it on my page, so we can see what's going on, so people can see the discussion that we had. Well, a month or two go by and I got a copyright strike. I'm like, what is this about? And it says he has sent a copyright strike on my channel when I'm in it. So,
Right.
I wasn't tripping on that, man. I already seen what was going on. So I was like, that's just how people are. So that was the only strike that I had. And that was about to be over with, I believe, this month or next month. But I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure people was flagging my stuff for whatever reason. I've heard people even say that I was flagging their videos.
Right. I've heard that too.
I watch people videos, here, and I just want to stay abreast about what's going on. I've heard brothers say, yeah, because they flagging my video. I ain't flagged not one video. And it's a flat out lie what they're doing, because when somebody flags your video, you can actually see the name who flagged it. So what they did was they just flat out lied, because I don't even care like that. You know what I mean? There's people who made some crazy videos I could have flagged and stuff. I just don't be having time, because I know you're just going to make another profile and say it again. So I don't have time to be looking at somebody saying what they're going to say and flag it. But that's what happened to me. That's the only flag I had, is on that video when we did that discussion. And actually, I actually kind of realized why that happened, because a couple months later, or maybe a few weeks later, they began to slander the minister again. So it all made sense.
So throughout that whole trial, dealing with our own people slandering us and slandering our minister, what have you learned the most throughout that whole ordeal?
That we can't make people believe anything. We can't make. I already knew that, but you know what I mean. We can't make people believe. I've been saying recently, man, hell, I've been looking at people argue about should we eat fruits and vegetables, man. If you gonna argue about should we eat healthy or not, if you gonna argue over should we, cause we gonna die anyway, hell, why we need to eat? If you gonna argue over that, man, I know damn well you ain't gonna agree with everything the nation's saying. So I'm not, because I used to stress myself out, because you begin to think like, bro, how much this helping me? Like, man, I learned this. So you think in your mind, man, it's finna be easy, man. Once I give them this, oh man, they coming. But it's not like that for everybody. So like it says, man, we just here to deliver a clear word. I can't make you believe. If you believe, cool, praise be to Allah. If not, like the minister said, I'm happy for you. You know what I mean? So that's what I learned amongst this time. And what I really learned the most is a lot of people don't want the truth. They just want to hear something that sounds good.
That's right.
And what I mean is this. When they was doing the slandering, of course, with me being known in the Nation of Islam, they would come to my page and say things like, yeah, because I heard about this. And yeah, I didn't know y'all was doing all that. And I would just ask them a question. Brother, what do you mean by that? What do you mean explain that? Oh, well, I don't really know how to explain. I'm just saying, because that's what So what I learned is a lot of people, they just listen to what people say. They don't even dig into it themselves. They're not trying to see if this person was really right. For example,
facts.
When I went on that channel, the brother edited the minister's words, and I proved it on live.
Facts.
Proved it on live that he edited the video to make it sound like he was doing something else. Now, when I said that, they don't care about that. They don't care that I proved that. So at the end of the day, man, some people, and another thing I learned is people want to see the Nation of Islam come down.
That's true.
And I don't get it, man. We not out there going after nobody else like that. But when you read, when I see people finna go live about the nation, the nation exposed, there are literally comments before the video go live saying, oh, I've been waiting for somebody to get the nation.
Wow.
What kind of crap is that?
I've seen that.
We out there, and y'all want to talk down about the nation. Oh, y'all niggas out there with the bean pies and newspaper in the heat. Do you know what you saying? You are saying that this brother is willing to sacrifice his life, stand in the heat for you. Many of y'all dealing with cancer. Many of us dealing with diabetes. Many of us overweight. But in that Final Call newspaper has an article every week talk about how to eat to live. So you are actually mocking something that can be your salvation. And so
Right.
many people, man, I'm like, man, this is crazy. People are really saying I couldn't wait for somebody to get the minister. I've been waiting on somebody to bring them. Like, why do they even think like this? So we have became pigs. And Malcolm X
Right.
said
That's
the
right.
deleted scene in the Malcolm X movie said, "You are what you eat." So all we're doing now, we are like pigs. All we want is filth. All I want to see is a debate. So now I be doing my channel. When somebody say this is why I left the Nation of Islam, I say what they said because I know people gonna tune in. When I was on my live stream, I said I'm finna go after this devil. Look, I got 200 people tuned in live quick. I ain't never had it come on that quick. You know why they came? Because they thought I was finna talk about somebody else. But I wasn't talking
That's
about the
right.
enemy. I
That's
was talking
right.
about the inner me. I was talking about the devil within, and when they understood, damn, Brother Ben talking about us dealing with self, the numbers start to drop. So we love to see each other debate and go after each other next, but we always cry about this unity. So that's one of the things that I found out as well.
Beautiful, dear brother. Thank you for that, man. Because man, you already know, man. During that whole situation, the believers was on one. I know I was. You can ask brother Rizza. I was, But family, this is your brother Malcolm Flex, brother Ben X. You know what I'm saying? If you all are appreciating this video, this interview, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Press one if you can hear me. Press that one. Throw them thumbs up. So we have a question from one of our brothers. This is actually one of my co-hosts on Nation Town TV. I'm not sure if you are familiar with Nation Town TV, dear brother. It's one of our Facebook shows that me and brother do live on Facebook. The brother asked you a question. The brother asked, how do you feel about those that may talk down or look down on propagating the teachings on social media as opposed to old school methods?
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or the minister, or as a FOI, our sole purpose is deliver what? The 40 to 50 million people to the Lamb of God. If I'm delivering the people to the Lamb of God, we shouldn't have no problem with how the brother doing it. You can't argue with results. So I would say, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, hey, you never had to condemn a dirty glass. Just put a clean one next to it. If you can show me how you getting the magnitude of people to join, man, let me see it. But if a brother is able to come in or a sister is able to come in and produce results, then we shouldn't have nothing to talk about, especially if the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has stamped it and has encouraged us to put these teachings on social media. Anybody going against the minister, brother, hey, we ain't even on the same page.
All praise due to Allah. Yes, sir. So how does it hurt the black community, and more importantly, how does it hurt the youth by your channel being terminated because you are one of the role models in our community to whom people look up to?
Well, I'll read a comment that a brother made on my YouTube channel. He says, maintain, baby bro. This S word is crazy, man. Man, I'm trying to digest the premeditated excuses before they surface. My 12-year-old son is shocked. 3 times a week, I will post in his room before bed. We watch a Ben X video. You definitely have my support. This SHIT is crazy. Hopefully, YouTube made an error and y'all back on in the AM. Regardless, you have my support. And I had people calling me from all over. Let me say this first of all. I have an important video I need to make when I get my channel back about a brother who was banking on the Nation of Islam not supporting me. And y'all probably already know who I'm talking about. It's an angry black brother who been on YouTube talking about the minister for a long time.
I think
But
I
he
may
was
know who you're talking
banking.
about.
Yeah, he was banking on the Nation of Islam not supporting me, saying things like, yeah, come on over to our platform. 2 brothers on the dang cell phone.
I saw that yesterday. I saw it yesterday.
2 brothers on the cell phone talking about Brother Ben X can fit in on it. Come on, man. So the love I got from the nation, man, was amazing. Different student ministers calling saying, do you need any help? So I'm going to go, if I get my channel back, I'm doing a whole video on that to show that the Nation of Islam ain't what the people are saying it really is, man. But really, man, people were saying that their sons was watching the videos. They had playlists for their children. Brother Larry went live at his school that he owns, and all of the children was screaming "Free Ben X." So there was a lot of people that was impacted by the videos, man, and just by the testimonies, man. People saying that I was one of the most positive brothers on here. So a lot of people was affected, man, children and adults.
Man, brother, when I first heard the news, I hopped straight up and did the video. I'm like, and waste no time. So, do you have any future projects, events, or lectures coming up?
Well, I will be in Baltimore in January, I believe. I still don't know what we're gonna do out there yet. Uh, NFA Studios is on the way, like the minister said. I got a new show on there coming soon. So I will have my own show, inshallah, on NFA Studios. And my plan next year, 2019, is to do my first independent movie where I'm putting the teachings in an entertainment way or an edutainment way. So I know a lot of brothers in the streets probably don't want to just see brothers just talk like this. They probably want to see some entertainment, see some movement. So that's my goal next year, is to do a movie and a web series so we can get even more of our people to understand, the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad through a film, to where it's not just talked about or seem like it's forced. They actually seeing in real time what they're going through, but they getting the guidance from the Nation of Islam.
All praise due to Allah. Thank you for that. Now, I'm about to ask you a real question, brother. So, family, if you got children on this live, you might want to take them off. I don't think they'll be ready for this portion. But it's not provocative, but it's, somewhat grown-up talk. What do you think about last night's discussion with Brother Rizza Islam and Ishmel Bey?
I think it was amazing, man. I think Brother Rizza did a wonderful job defending the Nation of Islam and making it very plain the lies that people have been saying, because many people are master teachers at the bait and switch. Many people are masters at the strawman argument. And what they do is they create a whole argument of something that the Nation of Islam don't even say, don't even teach, and they destroy that and make the people believe that they destroyed the Nation of Islam. Like, for example, I give you an example. There's a brother on YouTube who will say something like, yeah, the Nation of Islam, oh, they studying Scientology. Well, what they do is over here in Scientology, yeah, this person got killed, and this person right here got that, and then this person right here got that, and that's what the Nation of Islam is telling y'all to go do, get killed. Right. That makes no sense. And they'll say things, and one of them even said this. Yeah, and see what they trying to do is, you see in that auditing session, what they trying to do, they trying to get a record of you. So if you killed anybody, they gonna make you say that. And so now if you leave the Nation of Islam, they got this script on you. They got all this information about you. They gonna control you. Now, somebody who don't have a comprehensive knowledge, that actually do sound like, wow, damn, that make a little sense right there. But I got audio of the minister saying nobody deserves to hear about your sins. No, nobody need to hear about that. Anything that's going to incriminate you, anything that is, bad like that, that's a sin. Only Allah deserves to hear that. You ain't got to tell nobody your sins. But because they don't have that audio, they paint this picture and they'll have everybody deceived, thinking that the nation, pushing cigarettes, how the nation, make it look like the nation is pushing abortion.
Right.
It's simple as going to college. When I go to college, I'm not worried about what my professor do. That's none of my business. I'm going to get an education, and I'm using this education to go over here and feed my people. And what people also like to take out of context is the teachings of the Nation of Islam with this, can the devil be reformed and everything like that. That was actually talking about a mindset, not necessarily the skin color of a human being. That's talking about a mindset, a wicked mindset being destroyed. That's why it says it has to be killed. And let me say this, since they always want to bring up that point, as if it's talking about a white human being per se. Now it says in the lessons that, let me put it up. I don't want to paraphrase it. Because I gotta bring this one out, man. Because it says. So instead of losing time grafting him back, they have decided to take him off the planet.
Completely.
Now, or as some say, kill the devil. Why does Muhammad or any Muslim kill the devil? Things of that nature. So now, if you equating that to the white man, right? The white man is the devil according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They said take him off the planet. They said you must kill the devil. Now, since y'all want to keep bringing up these teachings, you want to take that literal, how come y'all ain't out here killing devils then?
Facts.
How come y'all ain't out here killing white people then?
Facts.
How come y'all going on the shows with them? How come you on the thing? You want to show pictures of the minister taking pictures with Father Flake and all these things? We looking at you hugging them on TV.
Facts.
So when you say that type of stuff, man, you ain't out here literally killing white people. You not out here literally killing a white man. You know in your mind that it's really talking about killing the mindset of the people. And then we say, the brother said one thing that had me tripping. He said, well, when Brother Rizza was breaking down that, okay, brother, we ain't talking about no wickedness, brother. We ain't pushing no wickedness. All we doing is taking the truth of it like you would going to college. So the brother responded and said, well, you can't separate the teacher from the teaching.
That's what he said. That's
exactly what he said. And so Brother Rizza brought up a great point. He said, well, hold on, brother, since you saying that, didn't the Honorable Elijah Muhammad tell us to observe the white man?
Right.
Didn't the Honorable Elijah Muhammad tell us to read Dale Carnegie, get his teaching on that? But then you see how it got silent, didn't want to really respond to that. So if the minister is wrong for taking the truth out of that, that means you saying by your logic that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was wrong.
That's right.
For suggesting that we read Dale Carnegie book.
Great point.
So to me, man, it's just I'm glad Brother Rizza clarified. And whether people believe or agree with the minister or agree with the nation about using Dianetics, that's not our control. Because to be honest with you, many of them don't even believe everything in this book.
That's right.
You know, they want to go on now. Yeah, y'all went against the before you ain't even living by these teachings. And, let's just keep it real.
And then don't the Nation of Islam have the right to defend ourselves in the court of public opinion?
Indeed. So that's what I just wanted to clarify that. So even if they don't, agree with that, at least now the Nation of Islam ain't pushing wickedness on it. We pushing anything that goes against our religion, we not with it. Period. It makes perfect sense. Because if that's the case, you'll be saying the same thing about everybody who going to a white college. You'll be saying the same thing about everybody who going to a white dentist. I bet you if a white man invents some technology to where you get your tooth pulled, you don't feel nothing. I bet you ain't gonna say, nah, I ain't gonna, because he the white man. I ain't finna get my tooth pulled. You finna get that tooth pulled right on out. You finna get that x-ray. You finna get that new thing that can fix your knee. You gonna get that operation. You ain't gonna talk about, send me a black man up in here. Man, quit playing, man.
That's right.
So yeah,
brother.
Man, that's what I feel.
So okay, and also because Dr. Wesley, he also put together, man, a wonderful presentation, man, deconstructing the Paul Guthrie deception. What are your thoughts on that as well? Because it just seemed like this stuff has just been happening back to back.
Man, shoot, Dr. Wesley was breaking down some heavy science, man, and breaking down the measurements and everything like that. And he's one of our great examples and great scholars when it comes to the Nation of Islam. I definitely love how he's attacking that. And what I think about that really and everything as a whole, I just think, man, we have to continue to use each other as weapons. So when it comes to the lessons in Master Farah Muhammad, look who you had. You had Dr. Wesley. When it comes to breaking down the Scientology, boy, we had Brother Rizza. If he coming by something else, with the youth or something like that, I'm on there, you on it. So everybody playing a role in the nation, which is so beautiful. You ain't just got one brother on YouTube talking about, I'm the almighty greatest scholar. I got all the information. The Nation of Islam, we producing fruit. We producing young brothers who 10 years old, 12 years old, 15, 16. So now when that person expires, they still here in the mouth, in the mind of a young brother. To me, the Nation of Islam, we are the one. I'm not gonna say nobody else is, but to me, when it comes to being visible, we producing a lot of young people coming up who teaching, who coming out doing great things. So to me, man, to see Dr. Wesley working in his spot, then I'm over here working in my spot, you working in your spot, then Brother Rizza come on with the facts, and we all just working each other function like a real army is supposed to.
Right.
It's just beautiful to me, man. We got somebody for every little thing, and we can produce results.
Yes, sir. So why is it so important to be proactive instead of reactive?
When it comes to what, just anything in general,
Yes, sir.
it saves time. It really saves time. Like for me, I actually do that on my YouTube. Actually, whenever I see somebody in a live stream say they finna do a video about the minister, I hurry up and put the videos on my page. Cause I know you're gonna come to my page with the foolishness. I already got a video in the chamber ready for you.
Right.
So as soon as you come on with your video, I'm finna just send his link on over there, shoot this missile over there, and blow you on up. So it saves time, man. We ain't got time to be reactive all the time, and I believe that's how we are right now. We wait for something to happen, then we want to pop off. But really, when you proactive, you are really a protector. You protecting the brand. You protecting the people. I say all the time, man. People want to get swole and get buff and say things like, "Yeah, if anybody do something to me or mine, oh, it's going down.
Right.
If anybody, touch my daughter, it's going down. She can wear what she want to wear. Bet nobody touch her." But I thought one day I said, well, if somebody rape her, she has already been affected. Now you may go beat the brother up or kill him, but she has already been affected. Protecting is you trying to stop it from even happening. So it's good to be proactive because we protectors. We want to protect the brand, and we just want to be prepared for everything that can go down.
Let me ask you, dear brother, what would you say to the youth who aspired to be like a brother Ben X, brother Rizza Islam, a minister Farrakhan, or Dr. Wesley Muhammad? What would you say just to the youth who look up to brothers like yourselves, man, and aspire to be great when they get older and do something positive that can help their people, their community? What would you
I would say like Master Father Muhammad said, accept your own and be yourself. I think one of the ways or one of the reasons that I've been so successful is that I'm really myself. So when people try to describe me, it's like kind of hard. It's just, he just brother Ben, you know what I mean? He's serious. He can be serious. He can be playful. He can have humor. He can come. I mean, I just be me, man. So wherever I fit in, wherever Allah moves me, that's where I go. So if I feel like doing music, I can rap. If I want to do a skit, I do a skit. If I want to do a lecture, we can do a lecture. If you want, I mean, you just have to be yourself, man. And that's really the value. Too many people are trying to be like somebody else when really, if you be like yourself, that's what a real gift is. Because see, if you try to put yourself to the side and be like somebody else, you're going to let the nation miss out on somebody who could have been new. We probably needed what you're doing.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So do what Allah has or use what Allah has put inside of you. I was already doing YouTube. I never asked to, I'm not reaching to be a minister. I'm not, only time I'm speaking is because a brother invite me. My thing, I play my lane right, and I don't mind telling a brother, I don't know. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I don't know. I refer you to this brother. So I just play my lane. I was already on YouTube and doing skits before I came in the nation. So when I came in the nation, I said, well, man, let me try it this way. Now, some people didn't really understand it because it was new. Like, man, this brother posted stuff on YouTube. And so I'm glad the minister came and clarified that, he liked that, at one of the Savior's Day, man, just make sure they clear, So he wanted the message to be out there. But I didn't wait on nobody. That's what I was already doing. So I said, man, this going to help the people, man. We need to get this out to more people. And I just did what Allah put on my heart to do. So if you make cartoons, make cartoons. If you draw, draw. I mean, we have so many ways that we can inspire people that if you want to be like and be consistent, best thing to do is be consistent, man, because that's how we're going to win. You're going to have times when you're down. You're going to have times when this month not better than last month. But you got to keep pushing and keep that love in your heart for the people. Once you have that love, that's what keep you driven. So a lot of time people, they get on here and they don't get that many views and they'll quit.
Right.
But man, I may not be able to affect 10,000 because I ain't talking about drama. So I know my channel. I know I had a lot of followers, but a lot of them, they came from doing news and they want to see drama. Right. I'm not doing that. So I ain't finna be talking about this person done lied. I'll speak on if it's about the minister. But just doing all that gossip, I'm not into that. So I know I'm not gonna get all those views, but I may not reach 10,000, but I may reach 10. See, and what I noticed is that, and one thing we have to keep in mind, that somebody may have 100,000 views.
Right.
But how many people are they saving and redeeming?
Great
See,
point.
because you got these gossip channels that's getting 1 million views every week because they talking about gossip, but they ain't forced nobody to change their mind. They haven't inspired somebody to go back and build. They haven't stopped somebody from suicide, things of that nature. So we have to keep in mind, what is my mission? Is my mission views, or is my mission the transformation of my people? So you have to keep that in mind as well, and keep the minister at the forefront of your mind, and keep them blinders on, and just keep watching the minister. He gonna guide you. I'm looking at the minister. You know, I like to watch the old videos, man, because there's a lot of stuff we missed out on. So in 1980, he said, man, I want to be on the, we need to be playing this 24/7. I'm like, wow, he said this back then. Man, we need to do this. We need to do it. So whatever he was saying back then that we didn't do, shoot, we can come on in, look at what he said, and make it happen. So that's what we got. You know, that's what I think you should do. Keep studying the minister. Find out what your niche is. Find out what your purpose is. The minister said your purpose is most likely whatever you love to do most and whatever you do best. So whatever you do best, use it to benefit yourself, your family, and your nation.
From the time you made your very first video all the way to now, dear beloved, how have you evolved, and how far have you come along since your very first video, and what could you have done better? What would you have done then that you would do now?
That's the easy one. Back up my dang YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll put them bad boy. Every time I'll post the same content on another channel. You know, I really don't really be seeing myself. I'm just going, man. When people say, Brother Ben, I see you evolving, brother, you came along with, I don't be knowing what they talking about, to be honest. Now, when I go back and look at old videos, I see I've gained a lot of confidence. I've seen I'm more assertive, more sure, you know, more stern. You know, I believe back then, but you know, you can tell by my, you know, how I was talking, I was still learning but I was teaching what I knew though. You know, and I knew that. So now I know a lot more. But at the same time, for me, just being able to apply it, I guess. You know, I'm applying it more. You know, at first, you know, we start off with the teachings. Now it's being applied. Now people can see the work. Now people can see the results. So I don't really know how I'm evolving, man. You know, that's for everybody else to see. I don't really know. I feel like the same Brother Ben X I was 3 years ago.
Oh, brother, we definitely see a difference, dear brother. We definitely see the evolution and the growth. Also, you are part of the paradigm shifters, brother. And it just seemed like a all-star team came together like Voltron, dear brother. So name some of the brothers and sisters who are a part of the paradigm shifters, and why you all created the paradigm shifters and the purpose of the paradigm shifters.
Well, you got me, Brother 19 Keys, Brother Rizza, Sister Ajna, Pop Darby, Billionaire PA, Red Pill, Blue Pill, and I'm missing one person.
Derek Grace? Did you say Derek Grace?
Derek Grace.
Yes, sir.
Derek Grace. So, man, the purpose of the paradigm shifters or the shifters is to pretty much change the world, man, one mind at a time by updating their program. We are striving to change the paradigm, change the thinking of our people, while also showing results and showing true unity. See, Brother Nuri breaks it down. There's a difference between unity and uniform. Uniform is everybody got to be in the nation. Everybody got to have a suit and bow tie. Everybody got to have a garment. Unity is not that. Unity is everybody bringing their unit. Everybody bringing their style. Everybody bringing their way. But we're going to come together, and we're not going to find out what we can disagree on. We're going to come together on common grounds. So we don't all have the same beliefs, obviously. We don't all have the same lifestyle. But we willing to come together because we see our people have a common problem.
That's right.
And I believe the minister gave a story one time about how there was a man drowning. The Hebrew Israelite came down through his rope. His rope was too short. The Christian came down through his rope. That rope was too short. The Muslim said, I got it, alhamdulillah. I'm finna throw this rope on in now. His rope was too short. And now they got two things they can do. They can sit there and they can argue about which one gonna be the longest, or they can sit down and tie them ropes together Throw that rope out there and save that man.
Right.
And that's what we trying to do with the paradigm shifters,
Right.
is show that how young people can come together and build something, help each other out without having egos. So Brother 19 Key say it's not the ego, it's the we go. It's about
Right.
where we gonna go. See, wherever I go, we gonna go.
Right.
And that's how we have to have and be as a people, man. So we just striving, everybody doing their own thing. We all powerful people, but we striving to get our schedules together and continue to build and continue to wake the people up, man. So we are on a mission to inspire the world and allow people and inspire people and motivate people to speak their dreams into existence.
Brother, that's an excellent answer, brother. And we love the strategic alliance, dear brother. It's a very good look, just for the black community in general. And I believe that if we can have more brothers and sisters creating strategic alliances, not to go against other groups, but for one common cause and one common purpose, we can get a lot more done in the black, brown, and original family. You know what I mean? But before we go, dear brother, I don't want to hold you and keep you all night. But real quick, to all the viewers, to the audience, please come on, thumbs up, show your love. I posted brother's Patreon at the very top of the screen. You can support his content at www.patreon.com/brotherbenx. So go ahead and support our dear brother. This is our brother. You know what I'm saying? We take care of our own, and that's what we teach in the Nation of Islam and in the black community in general. So before we leave, beloved, and I let you go, and I thank you and I appreciate you so much for allowing me to interview you, dear brother. What would you like to say to the viewers and the audience before we end this interview?
I would like to say, man, that we have to begin to realize that we are gods, meaning that we have force and power, and we have the capability of overcoming any obstacle that comes up in our lives. We can't control what happens to our lives, or we can't control what happens to us, but we do have control over how we respond. And to me, through this trial, people have been sad. People have been like, oh, man, I feel sorry. But to me, this is another opportunity to show the power of Allah, show the power of the God within, and show us how the teachings can help us meet and overcome not just some obstacles, but all obstacles. Many people like to quote the scripture that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But so many of us don't live like that. And when we respond to things that happen in our lives, we prove and show that that's not what we believe. So we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And I'm not talking about a Christ from 2,000 years ago. I'm talking about that exalted Christ who gave us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the teachings. And I'm talking about that Christ consciousness that must be awakened inside of us so we can think our way through any situation. So it's not about what's, how low I'm down and, how, what's going on and complaining. No, we have nothing to complain about, man. There's people that has got their head cut off today. There's somebody dealing with AIDS today. There's somebody dealing with cancer today. There's somebody that don't got eyes, somebody that don't got ears, somebody that don't got legs. As long as I got these two arms, long as I got my mind, long as I'm able to go do something and create something, I should never be able to complain. There never should be a day where I'm talking about what's to play. What you mean what's to play? What you bored about? It's too many things to elevate yourself and do. Right. It's so many things we don't know. It's so many things we haven't overcame. And remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. You can make the rest of your life the best of your life. Choice is yours.
All praises due to Allah, family. And also, I read some of the comments that Brother Danubian said, why you gonna ask us to share it? Y'all about to be off in 3 minutes. But I can't keep the brother all night, dear family. It's 8 o'clock here. I believe it's 10 o'clock where brother is, and brother just stepped in from study group, and he didn't really get a chance to do anything else besides jump on this video. But before we log off, dear brother, can you let the people know where they can find you, where they can follow, subscribe, and support?
Yeah, everything is still Brother Ben X. So on Instagram at Brother Ben X, Facebook at not at, but just Brother Ben X. If y'all would like to support the content, and just support my brand and just everything that I'm doing online, whether if it's posting pictures on Instagram or whatever I'm doing, if you just want to support me, I believe he already has it up, www.patreon.com/Brother Ben X. You could just do $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever you will. Oh, it's funny. There was a brother I seen comment and he said that I deleted my YouTube. He said I was
Really?
scamming.
Really?
He said I deleted my YouTube on purpose to send people to my Patreon, which is one of the most foolish things I've ever heard. But that's what people be saying, man. I had to block them on that one. But yeah, man, if y'all want to support my podcast, I just started my own podcast. You can hit the link in my bio on Instagram. I got the podcast there. I got the NFA studios there. I got my shirts and my hoodies there. And I got my book there. So if y'all want to get my book, if y'all want to support, if y'all want to sign up for anything I got going, go to my Instagram bio, click that link, and then you can choose whatever you want to support.
Yes, sir. All praise due to Allah. And I also wanted to thank brother JB Omega, aka Brother Michael Muhammad, for actually making this interview happen. And inshallah, dear brother Ben X, me and you can possibly do this again. You know what I mean? Jump on,
yes,
do another video again. And then also, like I said, we have the Nation Town TV on Facebook. So if you would like to jump on that with myself and brother Landon X Collins, dear brother, that also would be a blessing. That also would be beautiful. So at this moment, dear family, we about to log out. We appreciate the whole audience, everybody for tapping in, all of the viewers. Me and the brother, we love you. We thank you. We appreciate all the support. And we like to greet you all as we came with the greeting words of peace and paradise of Assalamu Alaikum.
Yes, sir. And thank you, brother, for allowing me on the platform and all of the great support you've given us as well. I got knocked off, but you still pushing the teaching. So that's what make me proud that we still got at least somebody online pushing the teaching. So shout out to Iron Man. Shout out to brother Ahmad, all the brothers who be posting minister lectures. And shout out to yourself for keeping this thing going.
All praise due to Allah. So there you have it, family. Your brother Malcolm Flex with brother Ben X. And we out. Peace.